News.
Well, it has been a day of protest outside the U.S. Consulate in downtown Toronto with continued calls for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. CTV's Janice Golding joins us live now with the latest. Janice.
Hi, Natalie. Yes, about 100 people gathered across from the U.S. Consulate this morning calling for an immediate ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war.
Shame, USA! Shame, shame, USA! Shame!
Their voices loud, their signs held high. Protesters rallied outside the U.S. Consulate.
30,000 Palestinians killed!
The demonstrators calling this an emergency protest to demand an immediate ceasefire in the 4-month-long Israel-Hamas war, a conflict in which tens of thousands of Palestinians have died, many of them women and children, according to local health officials.
We're protesting constantly. We have lives and we have jobs and we have kids too. We have to show up for the people. We have to speak up for the people that don't have a voice.
Since last October 7th, more than 1 million Palestinians have sought refuge in Rafah, and today's protesters say they're concerned about the expansion of Israeli operations against Hamas strongholds in the southern border city.
There is a nuclear power that has bombed and killed over 28,000 Palestinians. The International Court of Justice has ruled that there's a probable case for genocide.
The protest, however, not without detractors. This woman, for example, deeply upset by the cries of genocide.
It is not okay, and it actually strikes fear in the heart of a lot of people, Jews and other people.
Toronto has seen more than 340 demonstrations related to the Israel-Hamas war since its onset, and Richard Marceau of the Centre for Israel and Jewish Affairs says Jewish Canadians are facing a huge spike in anti-Semitism.
I can tell you that the Jewish community is yes, afraid, because it has been targeted by anti-Israel demonstrators. This kind of anti-Semitism has no place in Canada. The fact that there's a conflict thousands of kilometers away is not a reason to have this type of activity here in Canada. This is not okay.
Justice is our demand.
Still, protesters say they have to speak for those who can't, calling the situation in Gaza a humanitarian catastrophe.
These people are begging for their relatives to be let to live. That's all they care about. They want to be let to live. They want a homeland like everyone else has.
While the protest was scheduled to last all day, it actually wrapped up mid-afternoon when the heaviest snow started coming down. Reporting live from Janice Golding. Now back to Natalie.
Okay, thanks, Janice.